A little over 3 years ago, jumbos from around the world came together to light a path to a brighter world and embrace the aspirations of the most ambitious fundraising campaign in our history. Little did we know how relevant the theme of our campaign would become. We are now facing multiple challenges that are unprecedented in our lifetimes. From a virulent global pandemic that is keeping us apart, to justified anger over horrifying acts of racism. These events have laid bare the inequities in our society, felt by so many and so acutely. Throughout this, our global Tufts community has continued to come together to show support for one another and for the commitments we share. Your leadership and generosity have brought us to an important milestone in our efforts, surpassing the $1 billion mark in our campaign. As we navigate through this difficult time, I think it's important to pause for a brief moment to reflect on the tremendously positive impact of this generosity and to recognize that the world is indeed a little brighter as our work continues.
Thanks to your support, Tufts has already made significant strides in financial aid. Already a great need before the pandemic, and of course even greater now. When our students return to their studies in the fall, be it on campus, at home, or in the research field, Tufts needs to be ready to greet them with an unprecedented amount of aid. This will be a major focus of our campaign efforts in the weeks and months to come.
To date, we have raised more than $220 million for this priority. This is essential in allowing Tufts to continue to fulfill its promise to meet the financial needs of its admitted undergraduate students for their entire 4 years, even if their circumstances change during that time. Tufts is on an incredible trajectory in attracting students from an ever-expanding range of backgrounds and providing them with amazing transformational experiences. Considering the incoming undergraduate class of 2024, we are proud to say that more than 10% will be the first in their family to attend college. More than 10% work with community-based organizations that support students on their path to college, and 50% are students of color.
Nothing has been as important to me in the Brighter World campaign than the acquisition of endowed professorships. For me, the generations of the next group of teachers that we can produce that are very special in the classroom really determines how special Tufts University is. And the 47 new professorships that we've gotten since we've opened up the Brighter World campaign is a testimony to that. These are not just researchers. These are great teachers who want to do research. And having faculty of this quality and this capacity who can make a lifelong impact on our students is, for me, the central issue of what a university is all about, the life-changing experience that goes on in the classroom.
Our extraordinary faculty work collaboratively with both students and community partners on innovative programs and groundbreaking research. Brighter World has provided essential funding for many of these initiatives. The Friedman School's New Entry Sustainable Farming Project trains new and immigrant farmers to bring healthy foods to underserved communities. The Fletcher School's Climate Policy Lab conducts rigorous research on the effectiveness of energy and climate policies, while the Allen Discovery Center performs trailblazing work on regeneration that could lead to breakthroughs in the areas of birth defects and degenerative diseases. And the launch of our Data Intensive Studies Center is leveraging interdisciplinary partnerships to transform the field of data science. Of course, I am also incredibly grateful for the campaign support of Tisch College, where our research and analysis inform the national conversation on the well-being of our civic institutions, which are critical to the long-term health of our society.
But even more critical is the COVID-19 vaccine research happening right now at the Cummings School. The School of Engineering's use of artificial intelligence in diagnosing the virus, and the many other initiatives taken up by our faculty, staff, and students to fight the pandemic.
Tufts alumni, parents, and friends responded quickly after the crisis hit, raising more than $270,000 in hardship funds for students in need. and Tisch College has just announced a COVID-19 response summer program providing students with up to $3,000 to innovate, self-design, or work with an existing project that addresses the impacts of COVID-19.
This is a campaign where we truly believe that every gift is jumbo, and we recognize that many have been inspired to give because they believe that Tufts can significantly address causes that hold deep personal meaning to them. We are very grateful to all those who have responded generously to our crowdfunding projects, many of which are driven by our students. And to all those who have participated on our annual Giving Tuesday, helping to shatter records year after year. These annual fund gifts are especially important during times of crisis because they provide dollars that can be put to immediate use. I am delighted to give to Tufts every year. As we look ahead, we also recognize that it's imperative for Tufts to provide greater leadership on issues of systemic injustice. Nurturing these efforts will be a major priority for the next phase of the campaign.
Many physical enhancements have taken shape since the start of Brighter World, beacons of the campaign that are lighting up every corner of Tufts. From the Foster Hospital for Small Animals and the dental school's lobby, a beautiful gateway to the Life Science campus, to the new light-filled Michael J. Anatomy Lab at the medical school and the multiple new living and learning complexes across Medford and Somerville. Our community cannot thrive without the best support of our environment. I'm immensely grateful that we've been able to enhance our campuses to build our teaching, research, and clinical practices to further our mission. Ensuring Tufts can safely navigate its way back to normal is the highest priority right now of university leadership. We're eager to see our beautiful spaces come alive again, and we especially look forward to the completion of the impressive Cummings Center and welcoming visitors to Tufts via the new Green Line station on the Medford-Somerville campus.
None of those accomplishments would have taken place without the caring and generosity of the largest group of volunteers in our history, and more than 112,000 campaign donors. 112,000 donors.
I'm not surprised that we reached this campaign milestone. It has never been a matter of if we would all come together, but when. And that is the Tufts hallmark of which we are proudest.
I, too, am immensely proud to lead this effort, to have reached this milestone, and to have the support of so many members of our community.
Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for all you have done to make this a truly historic and, dare I say it, jumbo milestone.